So we are live. So good evening, ladies and gents, and we are here in the Sao Paulo GP for D1 Season 10. So joining me today is yesterday's race winner, Noble Gatter. Noble, are you here?
Hi, thanks for introducing me as the race winner.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, hello and welcome viewers to the Indian Racing League Division 1 around Brazil. I'm sure it's gonna be an interesting one because yesterday was something else.
Yeah, it's a wet quali and we are already 8 minutes in and the gap between the top two is not that much as we can see. So yeah, it's only 300 separating the top two and then we have Blood Wave in P3, Chipschima P4. That's pretty surprising from the Alpine guys. Then we have Shooter in P5, the guy in P2 in the championship in D2. Yeah, that's rhymes. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because Shooter is in it, and we know he's a really fast guy, and it will be interesting to see what he can do in this grid.
Yep, this should be pretty challenging for Shooter because yeah, the next season he's going to be and let's be on board with Chip Stima now. So he's starting his lap. Is he? No, his ERS is not on. Yeah, he is blinking. Then
Yeah,
we
I
have
don't think so. He's on that.
is oh, we are in wets. What am I even saying? So we have Extinct. I guess he's preparing for a lap. And what happened to Abhi? Yeah, Harsh, I was not here to like catch what happened to the three guys, PSI, Ushrav and Abhishek. And Ethan goes faster with 159. That's only 100 separating the top two again, and it's pretty close considering it's wet. So yeah, let's see. And we have a surprise guest joining us. So yeah, let's invite that surprise guest. Okay, Hushrav is having QB and PSI is PSI as Harsh is saying. So let's see.
Uh, 5 place penalty drop, which will put him back 5 more places than he should be. That's
Noble, can you
I don't
invite
know
the
what to
guest?
say about that. I don't know what happened there.
Sorry Azun, I can't switch the channels, like the stream channel and my channel. I don't know why, but thanks to my PS4, can't help it. We have to deal
Am
with
I
this.
supposed to invite him?
Yeah, invite TBK, please.
Oh yeah, sure.
He's our special guest, and the track is evolving and it's drying. We have Extinct Body putting up a 15.6. That's a rapid lap from the guy in the house. Let's see. Then we have Mercurial Caesar on a lap. Is he on a lap? No, he's recharging.
Sorry, I'll need to add him as my friend, so
You can
I'll take
message
a
him
bit.
on Discord. He will reply to you. And Chipshima goes fastest sector 2 on his race run with 4 lap full tires. Let's see what is happening. And Blood Wave goes 15.1. Yes, the track is surely evolving. Then we have VFix Cutter in 15.5. And Chipshima ending the lap goes up to P3 15.6. Only 10th behind VFX Cutter. That's a good lap from Chipshima right there. Let's be on board with guy. Yeah,
Yep.
Redstone. Redstone is Noble. Please let us through this lap.
Yeah, sure. Coming into turn 4 and out of it, he's. Oh no, sorry. I think he has invalidated the lap, but his sector 1 was purple, so he has some more pace in that. And of course, the track is evolving, so he will be going faster than this, and he has to.
I mean, yeah, he has to. Can you pull up the points table and see what's the gap in front? Like Hushra, VFX and Redstone are pretty close, I know. Let's see.
Shrikant, I asked you to invite me, you freak.
Oh, hi TBK. We are currently live,
And
so Noble, can you invite him? I am streaming, so yeah, I can't
yes,
invite. And VFX
Noble
Data
Baltic,
goes,
what a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you, TBK.
and we have
Yes.
VFX going faster 114.8. That's a mighty lap from VFX right there. Then we have BloodX Wave, who is going to start his lap, his former teammate. So let's see. And he has enabled his ERS, so let's go on board on this lap. Telemetry is on Harsh. So late break into turn 1, touches a bit of grass or understeers into turn 1 and takes a, and that's a pretty unstable horse for Blood X Wave right there. I guess he will abandon this lap and go into pits for a new set of sorts. So TBK, are you in the session?
Wait, I'm joining.
Yeah,
Yes.
so into turn
Yeah,
4
I am
and he
now.
goes fastest sector 1.
Oh my god.
The track is surely
Um,
drying up. And
I forgot to.
did he lock up? I guess he did lock up. Yes, Azun is saying that new softs. I guess it's time for new softs. George Russell, Canada 22. Let's go. Cause why not?
Well, we got extend body on a lap, I
Ye-
guess.
Yeah, yes.
To
Extinct body.
yes. No. He not on the lap. Yes,
I
it's
think you
him.
finished the lap with P2.
Yes.
That's great of you from your motion.
Yeah, let's be on board with
Well,
just
I
okay.
think.
But Justin gets P2 back.
Yeah,
Um,
Redstone is back into
I think-
P2 and it's only 400s between the leaders, VFX and Redstone. These two are inseparable in Brazil. Let's see what happened last season will happen this season. So let's see. Yeah.
I mean, what a lap from Redstone and a mighty lap from VFX. I mean, while being still on the controller, to have grip in these treacherous conditions is quite the trick to do. But yeah, I mean, this track I feel has a lot of elevations, and when you're uphill, gravity is against you, and you tend to brake a lot slower. And I guess when it's raining, it's even harder because there's a lot of aquaplaning, and the car tends to have a lot of movements. And yeah, you need to feed the throttle very strategically. And yeah, we got nobody on the on a lap. We got URL Ethan on an outlap.
Oh, so he is
Yeah.
gambling to go ahead and he's on Inters. Meanwhile, I see
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
raised actors that they have 6 to 7 guys on sorts. So let's see. I mean, it's going to be a traffic paradise because everyone wants to be
Yeah.
the latest guy to go out.
So now we
And
got Ethan taking a wide landing to the entry of turn 1, maximum speed as possible. Breaks at 50-meter board. Okay, hits the first apex beautifully. Controls the throttle and slams it right over on the exit of turn 2. And you gotta really minimize your steering input so that you don't scrub off much time. But down he goes. He's 5 tenths up. I don't know what's the first sector time, but he hugs the left-hand side curb, tries to minimize as much track as possible, slams the throttle right open, opens up the steering wheel, and yeah, phase breaks into this corner. And I feel like this corner you need to have a lot of gradual inputs, but make sure you don't run wide left on that corner. Hits the apex, upshifts early just to get a lot of traction. And at this corner you can't pick up flat because you run wide, and he goes purple in the sector. I don't know how true that is, but slams. Oh, and gets a very bad exit, and that's going to compromise him throughout the last sector. I feel like, yeah, he had a lot more in times, but he hugs the right and goes across and goes P1. He goes pole
and
position.
he
I guess
is
the track.
14.26 and meanwhile he was the only guy on track
I feel-
and he's on used
Yeah,
tires. So
I feel the track's improving a lot.
yep,
Is,
it is improving. I can see a dry line
And
forming
with
in sector 3.
Redstone,
I mean, it's a
well,
traffic paradise.
Redstone's
It's
in the main sector. Shrikant, wow, how about you just take him through the lap when he starts one?
Yeah, let's be on board with this lap, cause why not? Okay, bad mic can
And we got
barely
Jishnu coming out.
TBK.
We got Jishnu
Oh
And
staying.
no.
Redstone
Yeah,
gets a
yeah.
5 place grid penalty for
5
illegal
second grid
blocking.
penalty
Oh my,
for
5 place.
Chaotic.
Oh my God, Redstone, what did you do? He just shot
But
himself in the foot.
I think he blocked one of I think he blocked bloody X wave. Yes.
It was one of the horses, I guess. They were going Lannister, and
Yeah,
we
it
have an
was one of
Alpha
the
Tori
horses.
Yeah,
We
he's
got,
gonna
boost
start the lap
also.
now.
and it's carnage up in the last sector, but
Yeah,
we
it
got
is a
Redstone.
traffic parrot. And
Oh, and
DRS is
DRS is
enabled.
enabled.
The
DRS is
guys on
enabled.
softs
So
will be. It's heaven for them right now.
what I mean to tell. But is it going to be enough, guys? Is the
Let's
stuff
be
going to be
on
enough?
board
Because I
with
see a lot of
VFX. I will let you guys through this lap.
and
So,
Shikant. Yes, yes.
yep, let's be on board with
Redstone
them.
up in sector 1. Is it
So-
improved? Dash does improve by 3.5 times. Hits the apex beautifully. And let's look at Braddock's wave. And he is improving. He is improving.
And he is
more in sector one.
improving by 4 tenths. Let's see, VFX is improving by. Oh, okay, he has not. He is improving by a 10. So let's see how
Stressful
this goes.
conditions. Redstone pushes the throttle down, tries to hit the apex very initially, and he gets on the power really well. He has no oversteer, hugs the left hand side line, and wears his second time. He's 1.4 seconds up, and he makes sure to get a really good exit. And he has a step of oversteer. Is it going to compromise him enough? Not Ethan 14.2. Redstone 14.8. It's 6 tenths. Is it going to be enough? And he goes across. He goes 13
By
and yes,
1.1 second, he
Redstone.
beats that time.
What a
Let's
lap. And shooter goes P2.
shooter goes
P2.
P2.
Guys,
So let's see.
Guys,
Let's see
on
what
board.
the stuff runners can do.
Well, Ethan, I don't think he's got much in the tank, but yeah.
And he goes P3. Yash Gosalia goes P5. Blood X Wave goes
VFX
P5
goes
P3 was
P3.
P3 on the
With the
soft.
softs.
with the softs.
And yours.
And the
And-
chips came across the line. Chips go P9.
And
Sid
Jin goes
Mkhitaryan doesn't have much in the
P12
tank.
and Charles in the pits. So it's quali done for D1 here in Brazil, and it's a pretty chaotic one. The last runs were pretty chaotic.
We've got to remember, guys, we've got to remember shooters on pole now. Shooters on pole because of Redstone with a
Shooters-
5 second quick penalty.
Shooter is P3.
Shooter-
Extincts on pole.
Yeah, he's in P3.
and
but-
and he
Sorry,
he got
Extincts on pole.
Yeah, excellent,
5
on
seconds.
pole.
Redstone got 5 place grid penalty. Oh my god.
What?
So let's run through
He's
the
going to
order.
start all the way back in P10.
And we have Redstone taking the pole with a mighty time of 1:13.1 here in the Brazil Grand Prix, and then we have Extinct Body taking P2, then we have Shooter rounding up the top 3, then we have VFX at a P4, Ethan P5, Blood X-Ray P6, Yash Gosalia P7, Jishnu P8, Chip Shima P9, Sid Venkatesh rounding up the top 10, then we have his former rival Smith Shah in P11, then we have Jin P12, Caesar P13, Charles P14, PSI Hushrava and Abhishek Dents at a time. I mean, PSI did, but he crashed out, so yes. And Redstone having a 10 place grid penalty. This changes everything
Are you
for
sure
the
he has a
title.
10 place? Because I could
It-
just see just the first.
It is 10 place because
Yeah,
it,
he got
it
10
showed
10
two 5 place
place
grid penalties, and it has thrown the game into VFix's hand.
Unbelievable.
But the sprint is in dry conditions. So
Guys, I loaded in, so I think I'm gonna retire in the pits. I'm just gonna do a very slow lap.
Yeah,
Okay.
just stay out of everyone's way
Yeah.
and just, yeah. So, what strategy, what tire choices will the guys go on? Like softs or mediums?
I think I haven't played this track a lot, but I think it should be a one-stopper. Yeah, soft I don't think is gonna make it to the end, so I think mediums will be the better choice.
Noble,
Is the
what will you go
guy-
on
but
if you are a
have
driver
to
here?
remember there's a sprint weekend, so. But looking at the race director, everyone except Charles Leclerc is on softs.
Okay,
And
that's
Yes.
and we have
is on
3 lights,
leaves.
4 lights,
You got
5
push up,
lights,
PSI Legends, and
and
Abhishek.
it's lights out, and away we go. We have Redstone getting a good. Redstone is okay. Shooter is up into P2. Then Extinct Body loses out to Shooter, and we have a two. And there's a spinner of Haas or Alpha.
We got Mercy, Caesar.
And we have Redstone keeping the lead. Shooter is under threat from Extinct Body. Then we have a pile of cards. We have Yash Gosal losing a position to Blood X Wave, and Blood X Wave, his former teammate, is ahead of him. And Jits and Jishnu are way too close. And Charles River gets a drive-through penalty for gaining 3 places.
To penalty, that's strange.
The game is pretty strange right now, as you can see. And TBK just, yeah, thanks, man.
Yes, I'm gonna retire in the pits.
So Shooter is losing out to Redstone, and we have URL Ethan and VFX way too close. VFX going down the inside, and will he dive down? No, he will not. He is playing mindfully. So let's see. And we have, and Charles Leclerc with that drive through that's pretty devastating. And Blood
Guys, I
X-Ray
must
gaining.
say the softs. I must say the softs feel
And
very
Blood X-Ray gaining
gritty.
on VFX Cutter. Blood X-Ray going down the inside into turn 1. Almost rear ends Ethan.
Meanwhile,
But
Charles
Blood
on
X-Ray
Jin.
will... Charles will go
no,
into the pits. Oh, he
Charles.
didn't. He didn't. He didn't go
I
into
know
the
he
pits.
didn't, but he made a great move on Jin. Jin made a mistake and went wide into the
Thanks,
first
TVK.
corner.
And we have
and
Yash Gosale
Charles
losing out a
just
second
went
to
through.
the pack, leading pack. And Extinct Body, I guess he also made a mistake, and he is a second behind Shooter. Shooter, who is comfortably in P2. If he keeps that position, he will take
And Vivix is
P1.
all the way back in P10, guys. I don't know what happened. Vivix
I guess
is
they
all the
had
way
some
into-
moment.
Yeah, he was off the track in the first
Hushov making a
corner.
very beautiful
and
move
he was
across.
set.
Hushov and Abi going wheel to wheel throughout this last sector. And yes, Hushov gets on the left side grass, but is still going to stay ahead of PSI
And it's the
Legend.
retired car of yourself, which is coming out of the pits. Thanks, Codemasters. So, oh, sorry. Let's look at the tire choices. Oh, we have only one guy on medium side. Sid Venkatesh and Vivek going side by side. They are not leaving at any range. And Sid Venkatesh looking to dive down the inside, but no, he didn't. And we have Jin was spun. Did it? And we have Abhishek and
Jin, I think Jin and Abi had a moment, and Abi has lost a lot of places as well.
then we have Smith and Abhishek. They are tussling out for P14. This is out of the points, but still, let's see. Looking at the front, Shooter and Redstone both are pulling away from Extinct Body. This is pretty chaotic.
And Smith has a big moment. Smith has a big moment letting Abi and Caesar down.
And Caesar and
taps
PSI.
Abi. Caesar
Or
taps
Abhi.
Abi.
Okay, Caesar and Abhi. Yeah,
Caesar
that's...
taps Abi, and that was quite the dirty move, I must say. But Caesar, looking to progress, has a ton of oversteer.
We have Chips Chima gaining on Jishnu. This lap he will have DIS. Will he drain his battery to overtake Jishnu? So let's see.
Yes,
They-
usually no.
Guys,
I don't think
Caesar
they
on the back of Caesar
And
on
we
the back
have
of PS11.
Extinct and URL Ethan. They are going side by side out, and Blood X almost spins. Both the horses are lost
And
out to
what a
URL
move.
Ethan.
Good to move by Abi to get past Smith. But with the three-way battle out there, guys, P12, P13, P14, all the way down. Everyone has DRS. Caesar trying to make use of the DRS, going into the chicane. And Doom makes the... oh, and he taps him!
And he
Caesar
taps
contact.
PSI. That is a contact right there. These three guys are elbows out, and PSI and Caesar are always having some moments. They have a history. And PSI, I guess, is having some kind of
There's
damage.
this yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, that's an alpha of Smith. I guess he spun. Yeah, he might be struggling from his setup, or maybe he is having some kind of damage. So let's see. And the top two are pretty settled right
But we
there.
got Abi and Caesar. I think Abi will try to make the move because he has a lot of pace in hand. Abi gets a beautiful exit, tries to drop a lot of battery, and Abi has about 82% battery, and Caesar has about 30%. So it's going to be a
Oh,
blast
no,
past the Red Bull.
TBK, don't mention the ERS percentages.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay. My
thanks.
bad, my bad.
So yeah,
And
let's
no,
continue.
we got Hushav and Sid. We got Hushav and Sid
Blooded Slave
battling
and
that
URL
out.
Ethan are again tussling. The harsh boys
Hushav
are not letting URL Ethan breathe. Now he is in a harsh
and
sandwich and Ethan going on the inside and Blooded Slave is flashing. Oh my god, that is unfortunate for Blooded Slave and
Witix has no pace. I think
I guess he's having some kind of damage to Nurse. So let's see. Let's look at the battle for P3 and that is net P2 because Redstone is having 10 place grid penalty for the main race. So let's see how this goes.
And I really think Wifix has put on a wet setup just to get the maximum
Might be.
grip, and he's got
You
zero
never
pace,
know.
guys. He's got absolutely no pace. He's creeping behind Chip's Chima.
And
which,
Blood Wave
you know,
touches a bit of grass which will let Ethan close up to him and extending body and Yash Gosalia has also, and this is a massive DS chain from P3 to P8 and not excluding VFX.
guys,
VFX is
I think you're an Ethan will get past the House of Blood X because he is flashing. Remember
Yeah,
that
he
the
is.
ERS deficit around here is quite the margin, is quite the handful. But your Ethan's just going to keep his thing under his pants right now, just until the last actor, and I think it's going to be a blast pass move. And yes, Blood X is struggling a lot. He is struggling left, right, center, and yeah.
And
Oh,
extend body
Ethan.
goes down the
Extend body.
inside
Extend
of
body.
URL Ethan. I
What a
guess
move.
Ethan missed
Such
his
a
breaking point. Yeah, he was telling that he was
will
going.
the House Boys fend off one another just behind URL Ethan, who is
I mean, they are
furious.
exactly not teammates, they are reserve drivers. So let's see how this goes. And URL Ethan is pressurizing his
Yeah,
extended
but
body into his mistake.
I
Yes,
mean, this
going
guy's
down the
very
inside.
basic, hugs to the
Ethan
left-hand side
is
apex.
ahead of extending body, and now he has to catch Blood X Wave. I guess he's not having DRS, and he will be under threat from extending body. Oh, he is having DRS.
Is using everything.
That accelerate the move that he got
Yes,
zero
Gosalia
battery.
got rear-ended by Jishnu, I guess. Jishnu or VFix, who was that? I don't know, but he got rear-ended by him, and yes, Gosalia.
And we have an
is-
overtake from Vifix. We have an overtake from Vifix. And he gets past Chip's Chima and is now behind the the Aston Martin of Vishnu. And yeah.
And this is quite a big DRS strain from P3 to P9 with Husha being 5.4 behind. And noticing that Shooter is not falling up away.
Ooh. And Hushav is struggling a lot, guys. He is struggling throughout the sector too. I think he has a really low downforce setup which can really help you in the last sector but kill you in the middle sector. But
Yeah, and Sid
we
is-
got-
And
we
we
got
have
Sid, we got Sid
VFX
Venkatesh.
and Jishnu. VFX
We got
going down
Sid.
the inside into turn 1, and he will make the move straight, and he is ahead of the Aston Martin of Jishnu, and he almost loses his car. I guess
And
he's
Vishnu is deploying just to get ahead of the of the Williams driver. But with the
and
break
Jishnu
really
claims
late
his
and-
P7 back
and the
from
VFX
Oh, he
is
goes off track.
Vifix has ran out wide, and Vifix is gonna think, okay, I'll get you in the straight because you're certainly flashing a lot. And yes,
And we have Sid Venkatesh overtaking Hushrav. He did overtake Hushrav right there. Hushrav is also struggling with his tires. The softs were not quite a good choice, but majority of the field is on soft. So let's see. And Ethan has fallen out of the DRS of Blood X Wave. So let's see. And 9/10 a second. He is out of the DRS. Now he is going to be attacked by Extinct Yash Jishnu VFX. Let's see, VFX is pretty close to Jishnu. He's going for round 2. Let's see. Let's go. Jishnu is squeezing him.
He's pushing Vifix, pushing, but they won't.
And
But
Vifix
Vifix is the
goes
inside
down
line, goes
the
stepping inside, but Jishnu has the outside line. He's gonna compromise. Vifix is exit, and boom, that's classic defense over there from Jishnu, and stop
That
notch
Chips
defense,
is
guys.
on the inside. Is he gonna go for it? I don't think so. Not even
Guys,
more.
let us remember. And yes, Smith is off. Smith is off in the last
And
sector.
Abhishek and Sid going side by side. Abhishek into turn 4 makes the move up on Sid Venkatesh and he's up into P11. That's not a good place. Both the Mercedes starting from
And
P10
there's
and 11.
three
So
more
as of
laps
now.
remaining. Literally 3 more laps
And we have
remaining.
another
And Shooter is
This.
Shooter is
Shooter
comfortable in P2. He is pretty good
he
there.
is driving the rail now that Aston Martin, I must say. And do you think he's going? When are you going to go for the move, guys? Because if you go for the move now,
You will lose
Redstone's going to
time,
have
that's it.
DRS on lap 11, and it's going to be vice versa. I feel like if Shooter goes for the move now,
And we have
he
Extinct
is going
Body
to have
going down
DRS.
the inside of URL Ethan and he has made the move stick and he is up into P4, net P3. Let's see. Will Ethan retaliate back? He is trying to, but his tires are gone. The softs are pretty dead and we have yellow flag for Smith's car, obviously. And Ethan makes the move stick
Ethan goes down the inside,
and he has
and he
lost
gives the
again.
position back, guys. He gives the position back. He gives it back because he knew
Oh,
it was a dirty
it
move,
was
and he gives
no,
it back.
no, it wasn't a dirty move. It was under yellow flag because of Codemasters. They let Smith's car out. Thank you, Codemasters.
Oh, okay.
Ethan, you can
Okay.
cuss Cody's. No one will stop you. And we have the 69 Ferrari of Yash Gosalia, who is also falling out of
Guys,
the.
Redstone is pulling away. Redstone is out. Redstone is out of 1 second. Shooter is cannot keep up with Redstone's current pace, and Redstone is trying to get out of that DRS so that he has no threat coming to last
And
few
Ethan is struggling big time with on those softs. So is Yash Gosalia. That's pretty horrific from the soft runners. And I think these softs have died. Yes, they do die really fast. Yesterday we saw, but and Extinct Body almost spinning, and we have Jishnu Yash trading positions, and Yash in the grass. He just pulled a Tokyo Drift right there, and
Yeah, he made contact with
What a
this.
save! What a save!
and what a save, Yash. And Ethan again going down the inside on Extinct Body, and he's up into P4 net
And Shooter
P3.
is out of the DRS. Shooter is out of Redstone DRS, and I think that is what Redstone was aiming to do. But I feel Shooter is gonna hold back because he knows he's gonna get pulled with Redstone's.
Yeah,
and
he
those
will
two
hold
tires
back,
coming
and Chips
to
almost
ground.
runs into back of VFX. Chips, calm down, man. And Ethan is again the bottleneck here, and he is limiting the guys behind. So let's see, Extinct, who is also struggling. I guess Ethan took that personally. My bad, Ethan. So let's see. The battle is pretty
I
close.
think we're not going to see. I don't think we're going to further see any battle for the last lap for the
I mean,
first
I
four
see
positions.
some.
So, first 4 positions, but let's see if it's at the back of Jishnu trying to get them place, and he goes down the inside of Jishnu leaves him just about enough space, and Jishnu has the inside line, compromises to fix his exit. But let's see, there's both are batteries are very low in Vivek's trying to get the slipstream of Jishnu, but
And we have
cannot
Abhishek
make any ends.
going for the move for P10 round the outside. Abhishek make the move on Hushrav and he is up into P10 point spraying position and not in sprint in the main race. And Abhishek will make the move stick and he is up into P10. He is in a Ferrari sandwich. So let's see how this goes. And we have
But
the
is it going to be team game, guys? Is Yash will be given orders to hold Abhi back so that
He might.
Khrushchev can maximize?
He might.
I don't think they are on the same party, but let's just concentrate on Vivek's and Vivek's trying to get a good exit, and he gets a decent exit. I don't think.
And with that, Redstone wins the
is going
sprint,
to
and we
happen.
have Shooter in the P2. Then we have Bloodex going P3. Then we have URL Ethan P4, Extinct Body P5. Then we have Jishnu
And
V6
then
and Chips.
Abhi and Yash lined up side by side, and
And
Abhi gets
He
Jishnu.
gets him.
Abhi
gets
takes
enough.
P9,
Abhi gets
and
it,
that
but
is
not on, not.
6,000s. And he has
What a sprint,
defeated
guys!
both the Ferraris.
What a
And
sprint!
what a sprint from the D1, guys. I surely think you are missing the action TVK, are you?
I couldn't be more left out. But everything
Yeah,
happens for the greater good. Let's see.
and
Let's
we
see
have
these
Charles
Liverpool boys
finishing
entertain.
last. So it was a quite interesting sprint from the D1 guys, and we have
And from Shooter,
uh,
because we know he's a championship contender for D2, but to
but
be
damn.
competing at this level is just so crazy.
I mean,
Noel, let us
hands,
through
hands
the
down.
results. Run us through the results right now.
Yeah, sure. Redstone, after starting first, he finishes first with leading every single lap of the sprint. And Shooter, I mean, he impressed me a lot with P2 and
What a
Bloodix
track! What a
Wave
track from
in
Shooter.
P3, Ethan in P4, Extend Body in P5, Jishnu P6, Vifix, he had a bad start, and he's in P7, Chips GMI is in P8, Abi, who finished just
I mean,
6,000 in front of Yash.
what a sprint from Obi, you know, all the way from P17 to P9.
Then we have
Yeah,
Yash
amazing.
Gosale in P10, Hushrav in P11. Then we have Caesar P12, Sid Venkatesh, the other Red Bull in P13. Then we have PSL Legends P14, Jin P15. Then it was. Wait, let me see.
It was Jin, Charles, and Smith.
Thanks, TVK. And let's not forget that Redstone is getting a 10th place grid penalty for the main race.
How
And
am I
that
supposed to
is.
remember that shit? Are you fucking stupid, bro?
I mean,
I
the game
am
is.
still in the game. I don't know. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you will be in
But
the game because you started
Redstone
this.
penalty will be crucial for the championship because he's just 1 point
I mean,
behind Vifix. And
the
he's going
three
to need
guys are
every single
starting
point.
out of top five. The top three are starting out of the top five. So it will be an interesting battle to see because VFix is starting P7, Hushrav is starting P10. Then we have P9, I guess. As Redstone will get the penalty and he will move into P10 or 11.
Yeah, and Shooter will be on pole.
Yeah, Shooter will be on pole
What can
for.
Shooter do?
Yeah, what can Shooter do? That's the thing. He will be the
Yeah,
guy to
but
watch out
he
for.
will have Brodex Wave behind him,
And we have
and
one light, two light, three light, four light, five light, and it's lights out and away we go. Shooter gets a decent start. Bloodx Wave also gets a decent start, and he is under threat from URL Ethan. URL Ethan not going for the move. Then we have the guys are pretty nicely going down into turn one. I guess they learned from their mistakes and
Oxenbury and Jishnu just have
yeah,
to
they are
try
tussling. They are
contact.
side by side into turn one. Redstone and Hushra, the championship rivals, going side by side, and Hushra will go down the inside, and Redstone trying to stick it around the outside. And Abhishek's Redstone's teammate will not kind of help Redstone right there. So let's see. And Shooter gets a decent start. He is 6 tenths ahead of Blood X Wave, but Blood X Wave is. And we have Jishnu and we going side by side. Jishnu down the inside. Let's see how this goes. Jishnu keeps the position. VFix is ahead of Jishnu. And VFix up into P5, whereas his championship rivals are in P10 and 11. So let's. And talking of championship rivals, and Hushrav pushes Redstone a bit into grass and he pushes Sid. Oh my god, it's a chaos. The Red Bull has been spun around Sid spins and it is a chaos. That might be.
There's the McLaren.
TVK.
Redstone, P17 guys. Redstone,
And he's spitting.
And Redstone is spitting Chips and Jishnu going side by side and Chips will keep the position. Let's look at the tire situation. We have Blood X Wave who is on hards. TVK retired, thanks man. And then we have Blood X Wave, Jin, PSI Smith, Sid and Redstone on hards. Redstone pitting now and he's on hards. And Yash Gosale and Jishnu are, oh my god. And Sid Venkatesh almost, and Sid Venkatesh gets a 3 second. Hope Sid Venkatesh
Yeah,
is
also
not.
I can see 3 drivers on soft. That's gonna be interesting. Will they do like a 1-stopper or a 2-stopper?
I mean,
Honestly, I don't
are
know.
these guys aiming for rain? If they are, then I guess they are not because we have 3 different tires running. So it is Not possible to lose.
Guys, hats off to Bladex. He is on the harder compound and he's still
And
holding
VFX
right
going down the
behind.
inside of extinct body. Extinct body squeezing VFX, and VFX going down the inside with that grip advantage. He will take that P4 and he will make the move stick. Extinct body
And he
backs
actually
out.
looks through move and he makes the one move. Great move.
And we have both the
P7,
Ferraris.
wow.
And we have Jishnu coming back at Yash Gosalia, and they are way too close for comfort, and Jishnu takes that P7 back and he's making them moves, and they didn't lose that much time to chip steamer right there. And Shooter, who is on mediums, is gaining away from Blood Wave, which is, and Redstone
Oh no,
gets
that's not
a 5-second penalty, and Redstone retires.
Redstone retired.
Oh my
out,
God,
guys.
Redstone! Did you have?
He
Oh
was retired in
my!
the pits. No, he
he-
didn't.
Revenge damage or sideboard damage.
Might be underbody, so
Or the
that's pretty sad for Redstone right there. My God, Redstone, pretty sorry for you. So Abhishek is the lone Mercedes right there, and he's chasing both the Ferraris
Guys,
and the Aston.
look at this. A hard compound guy who is the only guy on hards above top 11, and he is keeping up with Shooter. Deviating the hard in a good way. Just
But
ease off. I think
I mean,
Bladex is happy.
Bladex Wave is a regular D1 driver, and
Yeah, and
this
Ethan
is
going for a
Shoot
move.
and Ethan going for the
Oh,
move.
Look at you're Ethan trying to get past Bladex.
Oh, not quite, not quite. What can he do it here though? He pushes them a bit. And he's on the inside. It's gonna be close, but no. Maybe, yeah. And he makes it, or...
You're
sorry.
cuts the corner, guys. You're cuts the corner.
He caught it.
But Vivix is just holding back, looking at the drama unfold, and making
Yeah,
ways
and he's also
that he
soft.
can make back.
He will be
He really needs to
pushing,
get a move on.
and he will look
He
for
really needs to
every
get a move on,
opportunity.
guys. And that is a really bad idea. He's holding that here, Ethan. And here Ethan is way ahead of
And
both of
Vivix
them. And
on
Maybe
the
they are
move,
going
on Broderick's
too
wave,
wide,
and even
VFX and
on
Bladex Wave,
PT,
and
but
he's getting,
fighting it.
and Bladex Wave is already
And
flashing.
he's flashing.
Okay.
Already, it's lap 5.
And we have easy level bot spinning in the penultimate corner, and we have Caesar and Abhishek's trading position. Then we have Bladex Wave
Meanwhile,
going down the
Bladex Wave-
inside of the Ethan.
God damn, down the inside here, Ethan.
Meanwhile,
Ethan.
all this is helping Shooter to kick Bladex Wave and Ethan out of his DRS range, which will help him a
DRS?
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, of course. And plus he's on the medium tires, so he will have more grip until his tires die. So yeah, right now he just needs to keep Broderick's wave out of
Bladex
his DRS.
getting
And
big snap
Bladex
of
is
oversteer.
out of DRS, almost out of DRS of
And Bladex
Shooter.
is pushing to get to the DRS, and I think he will get the benefit of
Yeah,
the DRS.
yep, he will get
And
his...
it is actually, it is. He was out for a bit, but he's then
But,
back.
But
Bladex
Ethan and
is
VFX,
got a battery.
yeah.
Ethan dances,
On the inside,
dances on the inside,
And they make contact, and it's a kill, and VFX loses his wing. And
no.
and I get flashbacks
Just
from
like
last
that
season.
season.
I get
Carnage.
carnage.
just like last season.
And we have multiple
And
Caesar, Bladex Wave and
VFX
VFX.
on the move.
Oh my God,
Do
what
you
was
think he has
that?
damage, Shikam?
I guess yes, I
Do you
saw an
think
end
VFX
plate.
has damage?
Yeah, I saw an end plate flying. So I mean, but VFX's end plates are in mint condition. So let's see. Oh, was it extinct body? Yeah, extinct body's wings are gone, I guess. Yep, that was extinct body's wing.
And he's down P10.
Yeah, and he's getting overtaken by Yash Gosalia.
Yeah, he has no end plate.
All this chaos let Shooter pull a gap of 1.5 to the guy in P2, Ethan. Ethan, who can close up to the gap. Is he aiming for his fourth win, or VFX will capitalize on his day? Let's see. We have Jishnu. Jishnu is Hushrav and Chips going side by side. Jishnu and Blood X-Wave going side by side. Blood X-Wave maintains the position and he will stay P4. I guess VFix is having some kind of damage and Hushrav makes the move and is up into P6. Chips Shima and Hushrav is flashing.
It's gonna be too right. I don't
Chips
think so.
almost rear ends.
Not
Oh
so
my
sensible.
god, he almost rear ends Hushrav.
Almost goes off the track, and Vifix gets him back.
And this is a three-way battle for P3. VFix, Jishnu and Blood X-Wave. Blood X-Wave taps bit.
Contact.
Oh my god, this is too much chaos to follow. Ho ho.
Way too much.
Way too much. All this has let Shooter pull a gap of 2 seconds to Ethan. Oh my god, Shooter, you are doing a fantastic job right here. And we have Blood X-Wave.
Then then from next race he should be racing in D1.
Yeah,
for
if he
sure.
wins the race, Caesar, listen, let him drive D1.
Leave next season, just race here. This
Yeah,
season.
from next
The
race
remaining of the
only,
races,
yeah,
of course.
exactly. And
Blood X-Wave.
Blood X-Wave goes around the outside. He almost make contacts with VFix, and we have Abhishek, who is struggling with his
Vifix
time.
is gonna get benefit of the DRS. Is Vifix gonna go down and move again? He is deploying. Vifix goes around the outside, dodges on the outside, but Budex is trying to push it up. Budex has no grip and
gets
has
up
to
there.
yield. Has to yield to the fast moving Vifix, but
Jishnu.
Jishnu getting his elbows out. And
Again,
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yeah,
just
contact
up
and-
into P4. This will like, oh my,
Budex.
and that was
I
a
think,
pretty
yeah.
opportunistic
Budex
dive
is
from
taking
Blood
it up to the
X-Wave right
next-
there.
I think Budex is taking it to the next level, guys. I don't think Budex should be having these guys knowing the deficit
And
of his
Hushrav
tires.
going down the inside of
Also,
Jishnu.
Hushrav is on the move on
He's
Jishnu.
pushing Jishnu right there. Pushing and
I
pushing
think
right
Vifix is
there.
I think Hushrav is a more sensible lad. I think he's gonna hold up and get past the right people at the right moment, and just how he's deploying his battery,
Yeah,
bouncing
he's
on the
using
outside
it.
of Jishnu.
Oh.
But is he gonna push to the inside? Is he gonna break later? No, he's gonna fight this out.
And he touches
But
grass
Hushrav
and-
gets on the
That's a
grass.
bit. That's
This
gonna
will let Chip Shima go for a move and
Momentum
Charles
over
Leclerc
the-
gets a 5-second penalty in the pits. The soft, I guess the softs are dead,
and
but
he retires.
yeah, he retires. Okay. And we have Chip Shima up in P7.
And Hushrav.
So let's see, but yeah, he didn't make the move. I guess his tires are gone and gone. Let's see. The fight and from P3 to P10 is pretty chaotic and it's way too hard to follow. And Blood X-Wave almost rear-ending Jishnu right there. Oh my god, Blood X-Wave, chill out on those brakes, man. Oof. The dirty air will be crazy
Jishnu
right
and
there.
Blood X-Wave are on pretty cool batteries, so. just
I
needs to
mean,
get
we
them in the
aren't supposed
corners.
to disclose that, but yeah, thanks.
Didn't say specifically as he makes a total mistake.
I mean, we shouldn't talk about battery unless they are flashing, so yeah. And we have Abhishek and
You,
Caesar
Abhishek
going
is
side by side, and Caesar lets Abhishek through. And Abhishek will he make, and he's on faster tire compared to Chip Shima right there. I guess he has to do some damage limitation for the Merc boys. And the gap for P2, like Shooter is maintaining that gap. He's doing a
And
great
Jishnu
job.
is at the back of Vifix, trying to make as much time as possible. I think Vifix tires is dropping off, guys. What do you think about Vifix's tires?
I mean, yeah, soft tires are gone, and he also fought his way from
Lots
P7
of
to
on the
right.
safe.
And Blood X-Wave again coming close to Jishnu's gearbox right there, and Sid Venkatesh again getting a 3-second penalty. And Blood X-Wave is struggling on his tires. I guess he
I
is
saw
the...
Vifix making a mistake, so that's gonna hurt him a lot.
And Hushrav
But
is
I
out
really
of...
think, guys, Chip Chima is on a really good run here because he is P7 on the 10 lap old softs and he is in this DRS train, you know. But Vifix is not in the same position. He is leading the DRS train.
I mean,
using
if
it all.
Chips can keep up the space for a
And
little bit, and
actually
Abhishek's
for the
going
move
down the
on
inside. Yeah, Abhishek says
And
up into P7
I
and
don't
he will make the
think
move
Chips
stick.
can do anything
Yeah,
because he's on
Oh,
low
Chips is gonna
Chips,
tires.
fight this
Chips'
one out. I
tires
think Chips is gonna
are
fight this one
gone.
out.
Chips' tires are gone, so
Yeah,
it's
But
he
no
lost
Abhi,
it
use.
for
Abhi,
Chips.
Abhi, just on the move on the inside of Hushraf, I think that's a much more sensible move by Hushraf not to fight it because he is already out of the DRS and Hushraf can use Abhi to just recharge his batteries.
Yeah, he is out of ERS, so let's see. We
Right
fixed
now, the
Jishnu
only
and Blood
thing
X-Ray.
that
And Alex is in a solid position, guys. P5 on the hard tires in a DRS train, no damage. I feel he's gonna go long into the race,
And
and I
Jishnu
think
makes a
he's
mistake, a slight bit of overstay, and Blood X-Ray was gaining on
there
him,
is yellow
and we
flag.
have
Oh, that's a
easy
safety
level in
call.
the
That's a safety call.
easy level has crashed out of
Oh
the
no.
SS, and it's a safety car. Let's see, and
That
it's a
hurt Shooter a lot.
and shooter pits, Ethan pits.
who's gonna box. Who's
What
gonna box? It's a
VFX will
perfect
pit.
time to box.
Jishnu will stay out. Jishnu is staying out.
Understood.
Blood X-Ray pits. Oh my god, what is happening right there? We have Abhishek in the pits. Hushra stays out. Oh my god, half of the grid is pitting. Jin stays out. Jin, I mean, it's sensible for the hard tire runners to stay out for a bit more, and yeah.
That was a blessing for the soft
But
runners.
it's a
I
perfect
see
time to
Abby on
put
Inters.
Abhishek's on
What
Inter. Oh
happened
my
with
god,
Abhi?
my guy, you are not in Ferrari. You
Oh,
shouldn't
no.
do that.
What happened?
You are not Ferrari, Abhishek. Please, and
Oh my god.
Smith and
I'm
Shooter,
sure
Smith and
he's gonna be
Shooter.
frustrated after that.
And
Warm
Abhishek,
bottle.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
He has
That's so unlucky.
done the bottle. Is,
I mean, it's
Ferrari,
Abhishek's and
but-
Brazil. I mean, it's Abhishek's and Brazil. I'm not even surprised.
I mean, guys, we've got how many? 24 laps left. And do you think that Vivex's hot mediums will make it to the end?
I mean, with the safety car,
Me-
they can. I guess they can.
It's gonna be hard though, but
I
it's gonna
mean,
be very difficult.
I am
if
expecting
you're
another.
odds,
I am expecting
you're chilling.
another. What we call this? Safety car. So why not? It's D1. Chaos is inevitable right here.
But he is going to be in the back of the grid. That's gonna hurt his race a lot.
I mean, he has to pit. He has to pit. And he has
Yeah.
to go into pits. This is the pain. Oh my god, I can't see that. That is very sad. And Shooter is in a pretty good position. He has placed PSI
Yeah, he
between.
has PSI
yeah.
legends in between him and Ethan, so
Yeah, so
he just need to. He needs PSI to defend from Ethan and overtake the cars in front of him. So he gets in the clear air and just pulls away again.
I mean, I see
course, you-
three guys in the top five are
but I
from
really
D2.
think, but guys, let's take this strategically. Hards cannot make it to the end. I'm pretty sure. And look at the fix. He's on the mediums. He knows Hards are not going to make it. So he's on the faster compound and he's going to pit again.
I mean,
Just so that he has an
he
opposite
will not
strategy.
pit. He will not pit again. We fix. He will make
I'm
those
pretty
tires
sure he
slow.
will.
I mean, if there's a safety car call, why not?
Yeah. I
Last
don't think
season
Hards
we
going to
saw
make it.
with Sid and how he got P2
I mean-
with, I don't know how old his tires were, but his strategy was kinda strange.
Guys,
Shooter and
I really
Ethan.
think Vladek should have stayed out. I think Vladek should have stayed out and made full use of those hard compound tires.
I mean, we have Jishnu and Hushra on those mediums. Let's see. This is just like Singapore 23. Both the Red Bulls staying out. That costed them too much. So let's see. And
Is
we
it
have
gonna
eight.
be next lap
And
or...
we have Extinct body on softs. He's going for a two-stop. Okay, Extinct. That's a pretty
I'm
bold
not
call
sure
from
I
your
choose
side.
to go on soft.
And we have
How many
Abhishek
lap
on
old Jin's Hards are on?
13 lap
13
old.
laps.
So, yeah, so
I mean, PSI is in the
And
worst position one can be. On
there are
old.
only two drivers with penalties, and it's Yash with a 3-second penalty and Sid with a 6-second penalty. Do you think people will get more penalties after this, or will they be fine?
I guess the penalties these guys got were when they were fighting 3 wide, 2 wide into 1 wide corner. So, yeah, that must be the reason for the penalty from these guys. Let's see what will Jishnu and Hushrav do. These two guys are on old mediums. The
I think
guys,
safety cars.
yeah, it will be in
I
this
mean,
lap.
guys, from past experience, Jishnu, Hushrav are all going to be the same party. So I'm pretty sure they're working something out. Even though they're on the same team, say they're not on the same team, I think they're working something out. Yeah.
I mean, they have.
Yeah, they don't want to race each other and be side by side with each other with, like in corners, because they will be vulnerable to shooter who's on
That's
new
correct.
boards. So
Safety
right
car in
now,
this lap?
you're
Yes,
right. They
safety
just
car
need
be-
Safety
to.
car in this lap.
Okay, I will be on
think-
board with
I
Hushrav.
think,
You guys
yeah,
be
and
on
I'll be
board
on board
with.
with Jishnu. I'll be on board with Jishnu.
Noble,
so that-
ride on
so
board
that we
with
get
URL
the-
Ethan. So let's see.
Yep.
I think Jishnu's gonna take it to the line.
And Jishnu is gone.
Jishnu's gone,
He has
Jishnu's
got
gone, guys.
Hushrav
Jishnu's
by a
gone.
surprise. And Jishnu gains 6 and it's a pretty good restart for Jishnu.
Ethan
And
on
It's a solid
P5 is
restart,
gonna go
guys.
for it. Yes, he is on the inside, and he gets it done.
Ooh, double overtake. So PSL is losing three triple positions in the span of three corners. I mean, two corners. That's really not
That's
ideal. So PSI
Not
tumbling down the
ideal at
order.
all, but-
PSI tumbling down the order.
Yeah, and Caesar got him as well, and he's going for a move on his teammate now, but there's just not too much space for him.
And Shooter is on the back of Smith. And Smith, who is struggling with those tires. And both the medium runners are. And
Oh,
Shooter.
Ethan sent it.
Ethan sent it on Shooter because he knows that this is the net race lead right there. And Ethan going down the inside. Oh my god, they
Oh
made
no,
contact.
they're making contact.
They did
Guys,
make contact.
spectating
And
Jishnu
Shooter
and Hushrav.
loses the position to Vifix as well.
Yeah, those hearts are pretty. And he almost loses his
Look
car.
at this. Look at this. Barely thing. Vifix getting around in two
What's going on
and
with Brock's wave? He's
I mean
just slowing
that's
down.
team order side there from for Smith. And we have yellow flag in sector
What's
3.
wrong with Brock's wave?
Vifix going down the inside of your Ethan, makes a move on, breaks late, but your Ethan wants to get a good exit, but he cannot make.
And we have Abhishek and
And I
PSI
think-
going side by side.
I think-
Abhishek makes
I
the
think
move and
Jim-
I mean it's
Look at those guys.
oh my
Look at
god,
this.
Jen
Brother.
almost
Ooh,
and
and Smith.
Smith
Oh,
is
my-
spun round.
Smith loses it.
And that party chat is going to be way too awkward right there. And Hushrav and Jishnu has pulled out a gap of a second to VFX cut, but they will lose. Jin and Caesar trading position.
Oh, Jin has a bit of a wheel
almost
spin and he just turns around chips.
and Jen is struggling on those tires just and Abhishek's almost and he lost his end plate. Abhishek, you are not driving for Ferrari, my guy. Please remember that. And VFX on the tail of
Such
Hushrav
a
and Jishnu
chaotic
right
race.
there. Such a chaotic. Brazil never disappoints.
There it goes.
And VFX is 3/10 and he has pulled out a gap of
DRS
second to Ethan.
enabled.
And we have Extreme Body and PSI trading positions side by side. Abhishek is staying out with those missing end plate, and Extreme Body makes the move on PSI Legends, and PSI is struggling. Jin is and we have Blood X-Ray let the
Blood X-
oh, and VFX
Yeah,
is
he's in the
Okay.
pits. If you
and
last earlier.
VFX is way too close to Hushrav right there. Oh my god, don't.
Well, I don't think you saw
Oh
it.
my god, Hushrav almost takes out VFX right there for P2. That was a weird tap from Hushav
I
right
think
there.
I think I think Jishnu is going to help. I think Jishnu is going to help Hushav, give him a lot of slipstream just to fend off the fast
I mean,
Wifix.
now Ethan and Shooter are also joining this
Now
party, so
Abby
let's see.
on Gen 4 P10, and he makes a move down.
Look at this guy. Look at this.
Like you said.
Jishnu, I mean, Wifix getting a brilliant run on Hushav, but Hushav still fending off the championship.
Is he gonna go for it?
Contender?
Yes,
And Hushav
Yes.
So
is
Jishnu is going for the
smashing.
move. I think Jishnu is.
Oh,
Jishnu
that's-
has to.
I
Yeah.
mean, if they are working together, that is pretty dumb right there. They shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, true, guys.
And
Well,
Ethan has
Hushav
closer.
was-
And oh my
Look
god,
at that!
Oh, he
Look at
makes
that!
a move
Look at
on
that!
Gen
Look at that!
Jishnu for the
going down
lead.
the inside, and
I
he's
think that was a very strategic move because if Hushav still stayed behind Jishnu there, I think Wifix could have gotten Hushav and then onto Jishnu. I feel now.
and Shooter
now,
almost rear ends
Jishnu,
Ethan right there. Oh my god, Shooter.
guys, look at this six-way battle.
Yeah,
Top
it's
7 is separated by less than 3 seconds. That's fascinating.
That's crazy.
that is crazy right there.
Look at that.
Just like this race.
Wifix has so much more grip than these medium runners, but Jishnu, oh my god, gets a really bad exit. But now
He's
Wifix
deploying
on the back of Jishnu. What can Hushav do to help Jishnu stay right in P2? Hushav stands up in the middle. What defense? This is absolutely class defense. I feel, Hushav not fighting off Wifix too much, knowing that he is on old tires and letting.
And Ethan going
If
around
it's
the outside of
Ethan.
Hushra right there,
Ethan on
and
the
Ethan is
outside.
up into P3, and he will go round the outside, and he's up into P3. Now Shooter needs to make the move to have a chance at P2 right there. So let's see.
I really think Wifix and Jishnu need. Hushav and Jishnu need a safety car right now.
Oh, he goes
But
wide.
what compound will they go on to, guys? What compound will they go on to?
I guess
the only compound hard,
Softs.
the only compound
If,
they
if
can
they
go
are
off,
if they are waiting for this much, it's hards. I mean softs.
softs. So they need to go until lap 26 minimum, so that the softs make it at least 10 laps.
And Jishnu is almost losing his car, and VFix is attacking and
Jishnu
attacking.
is fending off Vifix left, right, center, but I don't think Jishnu is going to fight this too much. You are
He's
Ethan
not.
trying to make
He's not.
maximum pace out of this.
He's also going
Jishnu,
to
And they make contact.
Ethan,
And Ethan down the inside. Jishnu is squeezing, and Jishnu will keep that P2 for how long? And Ethan is up into P2, and we have Shooter.
Jishnu is pushing. Jishnu is
After all
pushing.
that, it's going to help Shooter a
You are
lot.
Ethan.
And Jishnu holds back. So now it's fight between URL Ethan and VFix for the race lead.
And Shooter.
Jishnu
and
let Shooter go.
let's-
I
of
mean
course, guys, team orders,
that's team orders
that's a
right
very
there.
sensible move. And Shooter is net P1. Net P2 at the moment.
Net P3 because I don't see VFix pitting right now because
I really think Wifix is gonna pit, guys.
Even if he doesn't pit, his tires will be so dead by the end of the race, and the
Jishnu
hordes
is
will be
playing the
so much
ultimate
better.
team game right here. He's holding everyone for Shooter right here. Oh my god, the Aston boys got it right, not for one car, but the other one is in podium contention, so why not?
But
Jish-
I think Jishnu is pitting now. Oh,
No,
he's
no,
not.
no, no,
He's
no,
not.
no. He did cut. And Hushar and Caesar going side by side. Caesar
Caesar.
around the outside makes the move for P5. And he's up into P5 and he will make the move stick. Now he's on tail of Jishnu. Jishnu, let's see how this goes.
I really think it's a really dumb fight, guys. I don't think Jishnu and I don't think that gamble has paid off.
And Shooter is closing down on Ethan. Ethan, who is struggling on his tires, Shooter will attack him for P2. And we have Caesar and Jishnu going side by side. Caesar around the outside makes the move stick and he's up into P4. Let's see what the Ferrari boys will do. Ferrari boys going side by side, not smart
they
from
make
Ushrav
contact.
and Yash, oh my god, Yash
That's
and
fine.
Ushrav,
Guys,
don't do
Ferrari-
that. Ferraris
I think
don't
it's a
do
lot of
that.
ego. I think it's a
just
ton of ego at the moment, knowing Yash Rosalia.
and
He's,
Abhishek is gonna go for a
I
move on
mean,
him
let's focus
I
on the
feel, I
racing
feel,
part.
I feel this
after
is because
all that.
I feel Khrushchev is going to pit this lap
I mean, he should. He is
because
losing
he's
out.
lost
I guess.
too many
Yeah,
positions,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. He is going into the
Yeah, he
pits,
pits, he pits,
and
He
he
is
pits.
pitting, yeah.
Jishnu, and so then Jishnu
And
and
so
Khrushchev
Jishnu.
gambled, and it hasn't paid off, guys. It hasn't paid off one bit. They've lost too many positions, and I feel the Extreme
and
Body.
Sid
The
gets
Extreme Body is back into the game.
Sid is
With
again
softs.
getting a 3 second, and we have Abhishek's
Steps
chasing
on
on Yash
soft for some
Gosalia.
reason.
Softs, really? Will the softs make it? I don't think it's gonna do
It's not
harm
gonna
to
Oh,
work.
anyone.
by the way,
Yeah, guys.
my chats were glitched. Now it's okay. Azun, VFX started on softs.
Oh,
Redstone and Domithor Redstone, he had some moments, and after that he just retired in the pits. He was frustrated right there, and
Sharath, I think if you're asking what happened to Redstone, he got rear wing damage and underflow damage on lap 1, and he had nowhere
oh,
else
I missed
to
it.
put his
Abhishek
car.
is not having an end plate, and he is under threat from Chip Seema and Sid Venkatesh right there. So it's the
The
battle.
front wing looks good to me, guys. Oh no,
No,
his
his
left,
left end plate. Yep,
his
his
left,
left
yeah,
end
yes, his
plate.
left wing.
it's gone.
But he is fending off the Alpine of.
I mean, looking at VFX can finish on those tires.
I don't think.
Azum.
I don't think. Guys,
I mean, we
don't
have pretty
think,
mixed
because-
opinions right here. So I think VFX can.
Yes.
TBK thinks he can. Noble, I don't know.
I
Noble,
mean, because look, Khrushchev and Jishnu
Sorry,
put
what?
on lap 18, despite
a-
having
there's
despite
a
having 3
flag.
laps of safety car. So
For
is
Sid,
there a
spawn.
flag sector 2?
No, no,
Sid
sorry,
went?
sorry, just
Sid Venkatesh.
oh my
Venkatesh
God,
spawn,
Sid.
yeah.
She can't just listen to me, bro. Vivek can't make it. I'm telling you.
Let's see how this goes.
It's 13 more laps.
I mean, he's having a buffer of 2 seconds, and with Shooter and Ethan
Bro, that can be
potentially.
lost within a span of 1 lap.
No, but with Shooter and Ethan potentially fighting in the latter stages of the race, they can. I mean, VFX might even pull off a win. And we have Caesar.
But look at this, guys. Shooter is conserving battery, knowing that he doesn't need to fight this at all with
And we have
Ethan,
Abhishek and Chips. Abhishek has
making
closed,
Ethan punch a hole in the air.
yeah, and Abhishek has
Who
closed
shot-
up to
yeah.
Yash Gosalia with that broken wing. Hushra sets the first lap time. I mean, Hushra right now would be hoping for a safety car.
Yeah,
That's.
he's way off the pack.
I mean, no one is actually like fighting to bring out a safety car. So
What the hell is fighting, bro? You're like 3 years old, fighting.
okay.
Fighting.
So we have Jin and PSI. who
Yeah,
have
but
not,
Shooter is pretty close to him. To Ethan, sorry.
I mean, they
So,
are playing
what-
mindfully right now. They are not like fighting each other and letting Caesar
Yeah, and he
attack them.
shouldn't because he will be losing time to
Okay,
him.
Shooter
Oh, look at
is
this guy.
going.
Shooter
Yeah, he's
wants to go down
literally
the inside,
backs
but thinks
out.
to better of it,
That's
guys.
right.
And he backs out again.
Shooter is driving sensibly, guys. He is driving sensibly here.
I mean, yeah.
He is dumping. Shooter is dumping. Shooter goes
Shooter
down the
is
move on the inside.
like, yeah, I will take the
But
charge
then
right
you
now.
really
I
can-
will drag you now.
Well,
Yes.
he might have learned a few things from me yesterday
Uh-huh.
because I did the
Oh.
same thing.
Okay. Let's see.
Hushra.
Let's see. So Hushra sets another fast lap 110. I forgot to read
Guys,
that.
I really think URL Ethan is on his last warning because I saw him run off track right now. And trust me, running wide here
And
can
Ethan
compromise
is
the
losing
race.
out to Shooter and Caesars. Let's see. Go to PSI.
Yeah, you're right, TBK. He has 2 warnings. So
And Jishnu
he just
going
needs to
around
keep
the
it
outside
clean.
from PSI, they made a
Look at the
bit of
pace of that Aston
contact.
Martin, guys.
I mean,
Just look at the pace of that Aston Martin in clear
yeah,
and
he has almost
having almost
pulled
just
a second gap to Ethan right there. I mean, Shooter is gunning for a win. 10 laps. He's on a better strategy. Let's see.
I think my game just glitched out. There's something wrong with it.
This is
I will send you an invite.
a game by Cody's, and we
Will
have
send you an
several
invite?
position
Yeah, I'll
changes.
just
Extinct
restart
body
again.
is going side by side with PSI. So let's see. And Sid Venkatesh with that 6-second time penalty. Let's see where he will end up.
I don't think I can add you, mate, because it says you're still in the session. Okay, never mind.
Now he has left. So
Yeah,
Ethan
my
is
game got cleared.
still in the DRS range of Shooter. So I guess they are pulling each other. This is just like Silverstone 2022 Ferrari boys. PSI will,
No, Sharath. I feel like when you have a lot of underflow damage, like you really can't make any pace out, and especially these guys are quick. So even Abhi is
and
almost
Ethan
neck
is
and neck
out
pace
of
with
the DRS. Ethan is out of DRS of Shooter. This will let Shooter breathe. VFX will start struggling now. Yes, he will indeed. And let's see. And Ethan is
Look at these
falling.
guys. Hushrav has feedback to the back of PSI Legends, and let's see if he makes the overtake on this lap.
I mean,
May I
PSI and
give
Jen are not pitting.
Hushrav goes on the outside and breaks later than ever. He touches the grass. Guys, I think he really has a big problem touching the grass on the entry of turn 1, but he make amends for the exit and gets DRS. PSI fights it a lot. PSI bangs wheels with Hushrav, and I really don't see the necessity of this, but Hushrav up into P12.
I mean, it's PSI. I prefer really not to see. And VFX is pulling out a gap of gap by 2
Guys,
times per
I
lap.
think there might be a problem. Oh no, sorry.
So are you in the
Because I
session,
couldn't
Noble?
see.
Now
Oh, no,
Ethan
no.
is under threat from Mercurial Caesar for that final place on the podium. Let's see.
Can I get an invite, please?
TV, can you invite him? And Chips Chima on the back of Abhishek. Chips Chima going
Yeah,
around the
invite him,
outside, and he climbs up to P6, and he is in potential P5 position right there. Good points for Albin as of now. Let's see how this goes. And we have Jishnu and Jin going down the inside. I don't know what happened there. And Chips Chima and Abhishek again trading positions. Abhishek is up into P6 again, and Chips Chima is coming back at him, and he will not make the move. Jishnu and Jin, they are way too close for racing right there. Jin shouldn't fight that really hard, because will Usha score points? I mean, Jin will pit, so yeah, definitely Usha will score points, no doubt. And we have Caesar and Ethan way too close. Jen avenging for okay, that's some other matter I will not discuss. So let's continue.
Mercy Caesar going at the back of Ethan trying to defend, but I don't think he is going to think much of this move. He's gonna let Mercy. Guys, what a drive by Caesar. Lap 1
Yeah, he's
spun.
all by 9 positions. That's crazy.
And Jen is
He's having a
in
great
the
race right
pits.
now.
Jen is in the pits. When will PSI
Yeah,
pit?
finally after 28 laps.
Ethan is not falling that back, and he's only 3 tenths behind Caesar. So let's see. This will be an interesting fight for P3 right there.
Yes, can you not see? Can you not see what laps they're doing currently?
Yeah, we
How
can.
do we see?
Go to
What are their lap times?
Go to lab data, press square, and go to lab data, and just enable it. You will get all the.
No, I
lap
can only
data.
see fastest lap, just the leader. I want to see what lap times they're doing now.
You can use the
The race
director.
director. Yeah.
And Ethan is losing out to Caesar right there, and he also gained it back. Let's see, he will be having DS for the 2 consecutive straights right there. Let's see How this pans out for Ethan and Caesar. Ethan is gaining and
Guys,
gaining
look
and
at
gaining.
this lap 21. Vivek did a lap time of 11.5, and now he is lapping around 11.9, and that's a 4:10 difference. And Vivek is dropping back due to his pass, but let's see what happens.
Did Caesar spin in the first few laps, or
Who?
did Caesar have a spin?
No, Caesar didn't have a spin. Caesar had a clean race. He was just avoiding incidents, and I mean, he did have a
Great.
moment with Sid Venkatesh and Redstone right there in the initial laps where Redstone got his damage. So, and Shooter and VFX are in pretty comfortable positions as Caesar and Ethan are fighting and fighting. So, let's see. There are two battles. One for P3, one for P6, potential P5. So, oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh my.
Sultan left the
Oh
session.
no.
Oh wow.
I'll invite you.
Yeah, thanks. Invite me,
um,
man. This.
And, wait, can't invite players because this game group has closed? What?
1 second, let me try. Oh yeah, same.
Huh?
Hello?
No.
Yeah.
My god.
Oh my god.
This game is something else.
Guys, we cannot invite because
Wait, I will join from
the
one.
PS app.
I will join from the last invite I got.
See if it will work.
Can someone else stream? Noble, can you stream? As of
Yeah,
for
sure.
now, only for the final laps.
Yep. I'll just see him on.
Yeah, just.
Lap times. He was doing 11.9s and he's doing 12.4s right now. So